Ladies and gentlemen, a miracle has happened. Carter Elliott has survived his bachelor party. He is breathing. And I, for one, am shocked, but I'm pleasantly surprised, Kat. It is great to see you thriving.
Man, it's a big Friday for me, G. I don't know if you know because I didn't tell you, but my first 18 holes of golf with my father in my life are happening tomorrow morning. Yes.
Okay, we got to dissect this. You've golfed with Luther before.
No, I have never actually played any golf with him. I went to the range with him. We've hit around, but we never ever played 18 holes together.
Have you played 9 holes together?
No.
You're going right to 18.
Yeah, right.
With like club championship winner Luther Elliott.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be shook right now.
I'm shook, but also like when he offered it, I can't like let him know that he raised the bitch. I was like, no, I ain't no bitch. Let's go.
Wow. Okay. Game plan. I mean, are you bringing drinks to the course? I feel like you're going to have.
No, I feel like I got to be like I got to be on it.
I feel like sober golf is not in your arsenal.
Really?
I mean, maybe. I think you got to find like your sweet spot. You know what I mean?
Okay. Maybe like a couple beverages, or do I just set the tone and just rip a tequila shot right off rip?
Honestly, if you're playing like heads up you versus Luther, that would be your best move. Luther would not know how to move forward from that.
Okay. All right, bet.
What's the format? Is this just a friendly father-son round, or are you getting strokes here? What's the format?
It's Meg's wedding showers tomorrow, so like the dudes are going golfing in the morning.
Okay.
And then I show up at the end of the wedding shower, kiss babies, sign a couple things, and smile and wave.
Can I crash that or no?
Yeah, 100%.
I'll text you on the side. All right,
bet. All right, let's get to the good stuff.
I mean, if we're going to take a long intro up front, can we acknowledge that I'm wearing a Cade Cunningham Pistons horse jersey for the people?
Yeah, and also a Michigan State hat, by the way, I must say.
Won this at the other bachelor party, not yours, but when y'all golfed, I golfed. I put on a show as I always do, and I won the little side bet, took the hat home. So, J-Robe, I know you're listening to this. I know you're watching this. You see the hat. This was out of your wallet, my friend.
He said redo the tears. Put that boy Greg up there.
All right, it's been a wild card. We've obviously been busy, and that's no excuse. We've been lazy with the content, but we're in talks. We're in some discussions. We got some exciting things going on. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to pick this shit right back up. I mentioned on our green room this week, we're going to do a Drunk Scouts Jalen Suggs. That is upcoming. I'm saying it on this so that, Carter, you have to do this with me sometime this week. And today we're back with a starting 5 topics, a lot of college basketball today, some kind of high level questions. And then we have to talk about Man City, who just cannot close the deal when it matters. We'll save that for last. You want to jump right in? Should we start with Emoni?
Get right into it. You want me to start it off?
Yeah, kick us off.
All right, first of all, I got to start it off with this. Michigan State fans, let the hate go. It'll be okay. Second of all, in regards to Emoni and Memphis, I mean, this is huge just in regards that they got the 2 top recruits in the class. They're in the FedEx Forum. They're playing in Memphis. People say that the Memphis Tigers are honestly a bigger show than the Memphis Grizzlies. That's kind of changing with Ja Morant coming along. But let's just say FedEx Forum is going to be slapping. But let's slow our roll here. All right. Penny is still behind the clipboard. And Greg, I know you want to comment a little further on that because Penny with the clipboard is a little shaky.
Yeah. No, I make the same joke every time, but that's because it's not a joke. I truly believe that this man in timeout huddles just does color by numbers while everybody else just sits there and drinks some Gatorade and looks around like what's going on. Like he doesn't run sets. His teams are so chaotic. But Carter, I have now convinced myself over the last 3 days, this is the perfect fit for Emoni Bates. Talk about a player who's never been in structure. Talk about a player who is just like used to coming up the court, shooting whenever he wants, like creating shots and scoring. Like Emoni's going to be comfortable in this setting. The other guys on his team, maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, I think that people, once they get over like the glitz and glams, you really start looking deeper into this. And actually, shameless plug here, Greg wrote his first article for Bustin' Brackets, and he went in depth on the Memphis depth chart. For sure, check that out. But, this team doesn't have an established point guard. And also, if we really want to talk about it, like Jalen Duren might be a little bit overrated, okay? I'm just saying the boy
Yeah.
is he's physically a monster, and he is like he's bigger than everybody. He's skilled, but to me, he's just like, I don't know, watching him play, like his motor's not always going. He's a little stiff to me. I mean, it's just like watching him run up the court. It's like just the stiff. He has the stiffness of motherfucking cold peanut butter. Like the dude is just stiff. All right.
So
Like his movements don't really look fluid to me.
I think Jalen Duren is overrated from an NBA prospect perspective. I don't think Jalen Duren will likely ever be a pro. I think he's going to be a productive as hell college player. And I actually think Duren and Emoni is one of the funniest like friendship combos and how their games complement each other of all time. Like Duren, I don't want to say he's polished, but like he's this unskilled physical monster who is just going to produce and not really bring a lot of bullshit with him in college. Emoni is this absolutely skilled freak who has a ton of baggage in a ton of different ways. That's and true. Like, I'm laughing at the fact that these two literally, I think, forged a friendship over the fact that Jalen Duren came at Emoni's throat when it was Yipsy Prep versus team final. And Jalen Duren was picking Emoni up full court. He was clapping in his face. He was coercing that man into step back air balls, ripping him for breakaway dunks in crunch time. Like Duren did all that, earned the #1 spot in the draft class. And then Emoni hit him on the side and said, yo, can I join team final? Can I come with you to Memphis?
Right. And then all of a sudden the week after that, it's like, oh, brothers for life. I've never seen Duren on his page or him talk anything about Duren up until that week. But yeah, I mean, you make a great point. I mean, Emoni, the skill is there, whether people want to, shit on his game or not. The skill level and the ability that he has off the charts. Jalen Duren looks like he's a grown ass man. He's definitely had to bring his birth certificate to every AAU tournament he's probably been to since he was 12. But we're gonna see how it's gonna work. I mean, it's put up or shut up time for Penny to me, to be honest. I'm not saying he's gonna get fired if he like loses first weekend or something like that, but God forbid, like they missed a tournament or like don't win a conference title or something. Like they need. It's gonna be hard times for that boy.
Lester Quinones is probably sick about this also. Like my man just waltzed in, started 51 out of 54 career games, rolled the shorts up, and now he's about to be relegated to the Adrian Nunez TikTok specialist role on this team. Oh, wow. Like, I'm just being real. There's a lot of wings on this team, man.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me. And I brought it up to you the other day, G. Like everyone talks about Penny, like elite NBA point guard. People that want to be a point guard go learn under Penny. Like what point guard has Penny recruited in his 4 years?
Zero, none.
How can he not get one point guard?
None. Yeah, I mean, Alex Lomax is a 4-year guy. Tyler Harris was a 2-year guy, then Iowa State, then back to Memphis. Like it's just not ideal. And I don't buy the Emoni Bates is our point guard talk at all. Like y'all just fell for the used car salesman pitch. Anyone who's buying into that, like, yeah, I'm sure Penny said that. I'm sure that's what was the pitch. But like, you know what else was the pitch? The huge bag from FedEx. Like, there's just realistically no way Emoni Bates is this team's full-time point guard.
Right. And you want to know something else? There's like previous record that point guards that reclassify have an extremely hard time their next year in college. Like it's very rare that when guys reclassify and go like as a younger prospect and become a point guard of a team that they're that successful. The last one I can think of was Kyra Lewis, was pretty successful, but usually it doesn't work out. So you're going to take a 17-year-old who's not a point guard, who wants to play point guard, and let him be the point guard of your team. Could work out, but goddamn, that's not that. If I'm a coach, that's keeping me up at night.
Carter, give the official stance on Michigan State fans going out sad.
Going out, it's tough to see because I get latched onto that bullshit. So like you guys going out sad makes it look like I'm going out sad. I got people texting me talking about, oh, Carter, Michigan State fans going out sad. I'm like, bitch, I'm happy. I'm good to go. I already let this go a long time ago. When Emoni committed, we can go get the goddamn clip. I'm like, he's not stepping on the Breslin. So who cares? He's still not stepping on the Breslin. It's all good. It'll be all right.
That's all you got? I mean, you got people really hurting right now. I figured as the voice of Spartan Nation, You know, you've been there for Spartan fans in a lot of ways in the past. And I want to give you the opportunity to set people on the right path here.
Yeah, this is all I'm going to say. One, anyone who's saying that they'd be pissed if Emoni came, like to be like, if Emoni decommitted and committed to Michigan State right now, they wouldn't take him. You're just lying to yourself, and we don't condone lying on this podcast. So stop that for one. Two, it wouldn't have worked. Like, it is what it is. Like, Emoni, of course, would have been skilled, but it probably would have been a ticking time bomb. This Penny situation, like you said, no structure, all that, perfect situation for him. It probably wouldn't have ended up working out at State. I don't think there's really any hard feelings. The only people that are hurt are Michigan State fans. So just let the hurt go. We'll be okay. Hopefully.
All right. Thank you for that, Carter. Last thing, does Memphis need a little rebrand? Because right now I feel like they're being the Boise State of college basketball. Like, they got the blue court. Like, I think if you're going to pull 2 top 5 kids in a class, you can't step out on a blue basketball court.
I'll tell you right now, Moneybag Yo and John Moran aren't pulling up to no motherfucking Boise State games. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Just decide if you want to be Kentucky or Boise State. And, you know, like, it's cute. Memphis is like the fun little, every 7 years they win 25 games. Like, Derrick Rose,
throwback Memphis State jerseys. It's cute.
What they should do is the throwback Derrick Rose era jerseys. Bring back the stripe on the side. Get Emoni in the T-shirt, Chris Douglas Roberts style. I'd be all in on that.
Jalen Duren, Joey Dorsey.
Oh,
are we making connections?
Are we doing that? We'll see. Either way, I think we all agree Memphis will be probably the most fun team to watch, even just for the shit show it could potentially be all season long. I can't wait to see it. Moving on, a big high school commitment upcoming this weekend. Isaac Trout has announced he will be choosing his school, I believe, Saturday. The rumors are that this is down to Virginia and Michigan State. Gonzaga recently offered him. I was very concerned he was going to end up there, but he has not visited Gonzaga at this point. So all signs point to Virginia. Bunch of crystal balls coming in for the Cavaliers right now. Carter, I know Michigan State's recruiting class, not exactly in a great spot right now. A lot of chips were pushed on Jaden Schutt, and a lot of chips were pushed on Isaac Trout. What's the mentality of Spartan fans going into this commitment? And if you don't get Isaac Trout, is it game over?
To be honest, yeah, it is. And that's just straight up. Like, we're just missing on every single one. We got a good commitment in Trey Holloman out of Minnesota. I really like him as a two-way prospect. But, you know, you can't go 1 for 5 or 1 for 4, whatever we're doing in this recruiting class. And it's just not good. Isaac, I'm going to tag him in this clip. We're going to clip this. My brother, we're down bad. All right. Come save us. All right. Like, we got, you know what I'm saying? EL's bumping. We got Melly Tuck in the cut. You know, downtown Lansing starting to come along very nicely. The tin can's really nice. We need you, man. It is what it is, because if we don't do this, then we got to go in the transfer portal. And I'm not pro Izzo in the transfer portal. Even with the Tyson Walker situation, even with getting like guys like Hauser, it just doesn't work for me.
No, let me go on record right now and say that if Isaac Trout does not commit to Michigan State this weekend, I do not want to see Spartan Twitter jumping on board well, Izzo's just going to hit the transfer portal super hard. We're all right.
No.
That ain't his game, folks. Like, he chose to fill 2 scholarships with a Western Michigan, like 4 minutes a game guy. And wasn't it Ferris State was the other one? Like,
they're not on scholarship though, are they?
Well, fill the 2 roster spots, right? Not scholarships, but like you have 2 open spots on this roster to go get anybody from this portal. The portal popped for 6 months. Damn near guys are still entering the portal. And Tom Izzo chose not to do that. And now give him credit if you want to. Oh, he jumped on Tyson Walker right away. Yeah, he jumped on Tyson Walker almost too early, before Remy Martin hit the portal, before Joseph Yesufu hit the portal. And if you don't like those guys, fine. But like, all indications point to AJ Hogard starting at point guard again this season. And if the only thing you did in the portal was get a backup point guard that's going to play 10 minutes a game in Tyson Walker, leave 2 scholarships open, miss on your entire next recruiting class, and say, it's all right, we'll fill in with the portal, good luck.
Okay. Now that you went through that whole hoopla, Jaden Akins season, loading. Cormac Christie, loading. Yes, not Max. Cormac Christie.
3 years from now?
What you mean?
Oh, Max Christie. Okay, I thought you meant the little Christie brother.
No, Max's first name's Cormac. Watch your IG, get to know the Spartans, and you would know that.
I watched.
You didn't watch it good enough.
He sounded like Cormac Ryan in that video, not Cormac Christie.
I'll slap you. But you did make a good point, though. Like, don't lie to yourself and say this is okay, because it's not okay. And Izzo's not going to do anything in the transfer portal. That's not his game. If he does, that would be a huge surprise to me. But if I'm a betting man, which I am, I'm not betting on him doing anything in the transfer portal.
Listen, I'm not here to endorse a certain tweet that was tweeted this week, but a man named Akil came to Twitter with a little, has the game passed I**O by? And I'm not saying it has. It definitely has not, but that man is not recruiting. And you'll remember, hey, when's the last time that man did not recruit? It was the class after the class. And what did that do? As soon as Cassius Winston left you on the bubble for an entire season. There are ramifications to not pulling in guys.
Who's talking about this like we didn't just go to the motherfucking Final Four?
What, 3 years ago?
People really just be forgetting in this bitch. I don't understand.
Listen, Izzo's resume is Hall of Fame. No one's disputing that.
We're talking in the last like 5 years is still Hall of Fame.
I mean,
is it not Big Ten titles? Like Final Four.
Is there a comparison to be made between the end of Mark D'Antonio's tenure here, though? I should walk
out on this.
Y'all got real frustrated with Mark D'Antonio.
Brian Lewerke ain't walking through that fucking door.
Yeah, Thomas Kithier did.
And he walked out.
Yeah, and who's walking in now? Jason Whitens? Whitens? Okay. I don't even know how to say it.
All right, so we're just doing end of the bench guy. Okay, who's walking out for you guys? Fucking Jerron Falls.
Who's the starting five of Michigan State's team next season?
Offer it.
Yeah.
Okay, or like
a year from now, not this year. A year from now. Say they don't get Trout and they don't get Shoot.
Can I assume like all the guys come back that are
maybe? I don't know. Can you? Isn't Max Christie going to be the leading scorer and potentially be a one and done?
Yeah, but I can see him being a 2-year guy just for the fuck of it. Just
so
for the
best isn't the best case scenario. Just Akins, Christie are both back, and then who? Julius Marble, 5th year at center. Like,
yeah, no, it would the wing would be.
Listen, you got two guys. You have Akins and Christie, who are going to be great college players, and I hope they're around 2 years from now. But
your two Pierre Brooks would have to be a movie.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, and I complain about it all offseason. The wing depth on this year's team is so down bad. And now you're telling me next year's class, all we add is one guy at the position we already have 3 guys? Like, you can't play Holloman and Walker and Hogard together and Akins. Like, none of that makes any sense.
Maybe we just go small, just cause chaos.
We spent too much time on this, but listen, sorry. I'm just saying this is not good for Michigan State fans.
We spent too much time on a topic where we're talking about Michigan State being down bad. Interesting how that works out.
Okay, let's move on. You asked if we could do this topic, and I like it. It's a little broader. It's a little high level, a little, I don't know, metaphysical. Is that a word for this? I'm trying to get real scientific with it. You can tee this up, Cart.
Yeah, so I was just talking about, actually it came up when we were talking about Michigan State and like just in general. And we were talking about like how great teams and teams that win NCAA championships, do they need elite point guard play? And my first answer in my head was, no, I feel like you don't really need elite point guard play. Like, you can figure it out if you just surround it with enough wing talent and enough talent in the front court, et cetera, et cetera. I was proven wrong. You do need I wouldn't say elite, I'd say very high level point guard to win an NCAA championship. Now, Greg, I know what team didn't do this, and I want to know if you can figure it out right now at the top of your head. The last team that didn't have a high level point guard to win it all.
I mean, are you going to consider Colin Gillespie not a high level point guard? Did he even win a title?
He did, but I think Brunson was on that team.
Brunson, okay. I don't have it off the top of my head.
North Carolina had Marcus Page. I mean, Duke, Quinn Cook. I mean, 4-year player. My one rebuttal to this would be 2019, Virginia.
I don't like that. Ty Jerome was a great college player.
No. Kihei Clark.
They had Ty Jerome.
I'm pretty sure Kihei Clark was their starting point guard.
Well, yeah, but like they ultimately, Ty Jerome was a point guard.
Okay, then then there goes my theory, because you need to have a high level point guard in order to win an NCAA championship. I'm trying to like scroll back right now and see who I would even pick.
I want to twist this though. So I think the commonality between
AJ Hoggard and Tyson Walker a high level point guard.
No, that's not what I'm spinning. God, if you want me to, I'll bitch about Michigan's point guard. I don't think you can win a national title with Eli Brooks in your backcourt. I don't. I think that was limiting last year, and he's not the point guard, but that's my point. My twist on this is I don't think it's you need an elite point guard. You need elite shot creation from the guard spot. Whether that's, I think you can have just a good facilitator at point like Kihei Clark, but you need Kyle Guy. You need that dude who's going to go get a bucket. And that's where, like last year's Michigan team, to me, it was everything falls on Mike Smith. If in crunch time, we saw how that happens. What's going to happen this year with Michigan? Everything falls on Devontae Jones, or pray to God, Kobe Buffkin busts out and is ready for that. But that's where, like, to me, that is what matters. And the more of them you have, the better, which actually makes a point about what Michigan State's doing. Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing to load up at guards. Baylor just won with 3 of them. Like, I want as many guards as I can possibly get. I like that Michigan has Jones, Brooks, Collins, Buffkin. It's a lot of dudes. But the problem is Eli Brooks is a non-factor at creating shots. And if he's going to play 35 minutes a game, good luck winning a title.
But it could also work out extremely well for you, because like that's a nice mixture of like old guards and younger guards if they come along. I don't know.
Yeah, but I need my old guards to be able to dribble into a shot with a defender on him. Like,
I mean, Devontae Jones could probably do that.
Devontae Jones is all herky-jerky to the rim, though. Like, I'm high on Devontae Jones. We'll see. But, like, I mean, you've seen it. You know this. You played. Like, tie game in March, you're running a pick and roll for your best scorer. And who can Michigan put in?
Don't tell me that. My coach is throwing it to the motherfucking post. But can we go to the next subject, please?
We can go to the next subject. All right. 2022 draft. Looks to be another great one. Chet Holmgren, Jalen Duren, maybe Paolo Banchero.
3 guys to me that are up there.
Who are you taking number 1?
Who am I taking number 1? Am I the Pistons?
Oh, so you're playing the roster fit game?
Man, no. Okay, I'm taking Chet, but I'm thinking about it because I think Banchero could be like the next Chris Webber, but better. Like the next Chris Webber, but without terrible commentary and without awful game management skills.
There are a lot of different jokes you could twist on Chris Webber there. I was waiting to see which ones you were going to pull.
I'm gonna end it there. But like I think Banchero's game is crazy. Like
yeah,
I think he's always been like physically imposing, but like now the skills are starting to come along, and I can see like the development. I'll be very interested to see like what role he plays with Duke this year. But yeah, I would think about it like maybe for a split second, but I'm still going Chet.
How good, or not how good, how big is Paolo Banchero? Pause, but
how big? Like I think he's like 6'9", 6'10".
Okay, I wasn't sure if he was like 6'8", 220.
I might need to check. But it's one of those situations where it changes like everywhere I look, because I've seen some stuff where like he's 6'8".
I feel like he's 6'8",
9.
and like they might try to sell him as 6'10", but like I don't think you want a 6'8" pure forward in the draft.
Right. I'm seeing 6'10", 250.
Okay,
but also see 6'9", 235. So
So I like Banchero for sure. I think he's going to be a great college player. If my team drafted him like third overall, I'd be ecstatic in the draft. I would have him third on my big board for next year right now.
So do you have Chet?
Hardy too. I think you need shot creators. That's what you're looking for. I think Hardy would be a great fit with the Pistons, actually, if we could get him. So, but no, to answer the number one overall question, I don't think anybody should overthink this, and I think people are. I think Chet Holmgren's generational. I think it's been that way since he was a seventh grader crossing up Steph Curry at Steph Curry's camp. He's done nothing to show that he should not be the number one pick since that moment. Like, he's literally dominated every game he's been in, every team he's been on. He's, I think, maybe the most gifted rim protector that college basketball has seen since Anthony Davis.
That's what I'm like the rim protection. If all he ends up being is an elite rim protector, that's like his floor is very, very high.
But that's the thing. And people want to spin it like, oh, he needs to hit the weight room. He's going to get bullied. Like, I don't think you've watched enough Chet if you really think he's going to get bullied. And he has dog to him. Like, I retweeted a video a couple of days ago. He's at the Pro-Am, the crossover thing. And he's literally like Euro stepping dudes, finishing through contact, grabbing the ball, and then handing it to a guy.
That's elite. Like, you can't teach that.
You can't teach that. I am so high on Chet, and I'm sick he ended up at Gonzaga because now I have to root for those frauds and that stupid fan base. But here we are. I'm going to do it. Chet's going to be, I'll tell you right now, Chet's going to be my favorite college player since Carmelo Anthony. Like, I love this kid. I absolutely love him. I think he is a no-brainer number one. And if any team gets cute and doesn't pick him one, they're going to regret that for years.
Okay. Now, I don't want to put you on the spot right now, but do you have a sleeper pick for like a guy who's going to like work his way to top three, like that no one sees coming?
No, honestly, I don't.
You don't?
I think,
okay,
I mean, I think Kobe Buffkin is going to get drafted after his first year.
I'm not mad at that at all.
I don't think he's going to be a lottery pick.
I told you I was high on Kobe. Like, he could easily be that type of dude. But this guy probably is. He is a projected first round pick. He is a 5-star guy. But look, I told you about him last year. Peyton Watson is a killer. I'm telling you, like, he's perfect for the NBA. If he develops, keeps like on the trajectory that he's on, like, he'll be that guy. He'll keep talking about the same story about how he was unranked his sophomore year, all the way to 5-star, all the way to Team USA, all the way to McDonald's All-American, all those accolades. But he has fucking game for real.
Yeah, he'll be fun to watch. There's a lot of talent in college. I think this is the most talented college season.
College hoops is going to be fire this year, and the sleepers are going to be fire this year. Oh my fucking mama!
God! All right. Hey, let's pivot to some losers. Manchester City has.
All right, good episode of the Starting Five today. Thank you. No.
Man City has once again claimed that they're getting a big acquisition that they aren't. First, it was Harry Kane, literally as soon as 3 days before this, and y'all went out sad for that. Now all of a sudden, oh, here we go, Ronaldo, number 9, CR9. Good luck with that. He's heading to your rivals at Man U.
It's CR7, you uncultured swine. God, I introduced you to soccer, and then you come on here and you belittle me about the game. It doesn't sit right with me.
Hey, because I just can't support rooting for such a disdainful organization that is built on just evil pockets, robbing the poorest areas of this world, and then giving all that money to guys that don't even want to play for Man City. That could not be me.
Everyone get a load of Gregory Gandhi over here. Relax, my G. First of all,
hey, please speak to me as champion, G, when we have this conversation, please.
Okay, with that bubble trophy, that Mickey Mouse Champions League you got. Anyway, all I'm saying is that he wouldn't have fit, to be real with you. It would have been where's he play? I mean, he would have played for sure. Like, we're taking him, but like at the same time, we're still good.
This entire episode has just been Carter explaining why his team doesn't need the elite player that chose not to play for his team.
Okay, let's relax. Ronaldo is damn near the W word is starting to come along with that man.
Your Twitter name?
Wash. It's actually my IG name. Respect me.
I'm sorry. You're right. I should know better. Well, we'll see. I mean, look, I think it would have been a big acquisition for y'all. Definitely would have helped you avoid relegation. In the meantime, the climb upward into the top 10 teams in Prem. I think, I wish you guys good luck. And we'll see where it goes. I don't know. It's gotta be messing with the psyche of the guys in that 11 though, to be told Harry Kane's coming, Ronaldo's coming. Oh wait, no one's coming.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna win titles. So you worry about what you're doing over on your side.
Winning titles.
Actually, you shouldn't have to worry because your side is cooking right now. You're doing big things, but
amen. Preach.
Oh, man, I hate being down bad. It's okay though. We'll be all right.
Really, since we started the sleepers more seriously, you've honestly just taken a lot of L's.
Hey.
I just during the season, Michigan State was struggling. After the season, you're losing commits. Your soccer team is not exactly doing great right now.
But I'm here.
I mean, you persevered.
I'm good, man. God only gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. How come you haven't got any battles? Because you're weak.
That may or may not be true. All right. I wish you good luck. Give us a final prediction for your golf round with Luther tomorrow. What are you shooting?
127.
What's Luther shooting?
Probably in the 80s.
Pick a number.
82.
All right. So you have 45 strokes against Luther tomorrow. That is my actual challenge to you. I'm going to tweet this. You have 45 strokes against Luther. Go out and get a victory for the sleepers.
Okay. All right. I'll do what I got to do. And also, I don't want to end the podcast calling you weak. Love you. All right. It was a great time. I enjoyed this episode.
Great episode. All right. We'll be back soon.
I think Drunk
really
Scouts next week.
Yeah, let's just do Drunk Scouts this week and we'll put it out in the next 7 days.
Should we ask the people what game we should do? I
like where your head's at.
I know because I was thinking about copping out and just picking like a Jalen Suggs 2.5 assist game.
No. We have to keep the momentum up. It has to be a big game, but no drinking before this time.
Yes, very true.
Also, finally, any comments about the picture that has circulated of you passed out on the boat?
No comment. Wasn't me. Photoshop's a motherfucker.
All right. We'll end on that. Have a great weekend, everyone. Good talking to you, Kat.
Peace.